Hi guys. Oops. I was gonna have you guys guess what I'm drawing, but I guess you see it. This. I got a slight inspiration. Wait, let me lower the music. Okay. I got a slight inspiration because it's strawberries. Hi, Rutina. Yes, correct for us. So viewers of mine get to see it first. Anyway, so I got inspired because this month is about strawberries, right? And I actually own something that is of strawberries, which I need to look it up first. Give me a BRB screen. Wait, where's the BRB? Okay, be right back because I have to find it on my tablet. Strawberry. Okay, so I own this plushie about a few months ago. Let me show you guys. This is the plushie I own. Okay. Inspired by this, I decided to get. I know it's so cute and very huggable, very fluffy. So I got this right, and it says 22 centimeter. I think it's bigger than this. Yeah, no, mine is way bigger. I think this one, that's the one I own. 33 centimeters one. A strawberry truffle hat and strawberry crushed flower basket. Wait, the headgear? Why? Because it doesn't come to you or something? This one looks small, but yeah, I own this one, right? So I got inspired and decided to draw a capybara with a strawberry hat. Hi, Jixui. Thank you so much. I'm glad the Facebook comments seem to be coming back. Because before it would not show up. Like I have to refresh the page to see it. And then I realized only after that there were comments. Which is my bad. My bad. And now can see the comments. If I'd missed it, just spam me on Facebook. I'm sure I can see it eventually. Tiana's not here today because she's back in China. Or what's that festival called? Like paying respect to ancestors. I forgot the title. Tomb sweeping day. There we go. Yeah. So she's not here. That's why there's no Tian Mimi podcast today. It's not really podcast. It's more as yapping. But anyway, so today it'll just be me coloring. But the problem is I cannot figure out the colors unless I open the game. So I'm gonna look at the game right now and hope for the best. Now there are some headgears that I don't have, so the unfortunate thing is I'm just gonna have to roll with it, you know? Like I'm just gonna have to base it off the preview headgear, you know? So this, I'm gonna call it a hat. Okay. And I'm gonna color, because that's how we roll, okay? Oops. How red is red? It doesn't look that red, actually. It's more like this kind of red. That doesn't look good in this color. Like this. Okay, from my visuals, it gives this color. If it's wrong, I'll color it a different color some other time. I'm in a rain. Sweeping ball instead. Today become Tian Mai Me. Exactly. Tian Mai Me. Okay. Is it all red? Oh, it is. Why did I make it like... Well, we'll figure it out. Oops. Confuse everyone as strawberry headgear that's not in the current headwear market. Okay. Where should I add it? Oh, I just realized I forgot something. I forgot the mouth key. I never drew it. The mouth. Let me draw it now and awkwardly get back the color. What should I add though? That's not in this month's headgear. Maybe like a fake strawberry? What do you guys think? Dun, 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 dun. This is my draft because I don't really have a draft. I just draw and resize it and then call it a day and then go over it again with my other pen. Let's see if that works. Okay, so this is supposed to be at the mouth because he's eating strawberry. Maybe I can draw strawberry bow right on the back from previous month. Interesting. I might consider it. Oh, the color. Let's have this color. And let's have... I think this is a good color. Strawberry mouth. Is that the one? Let me look it up. Is it a mouth? Mouth. Hi, Joshua. Wait, are you still playing? Or are you just chilling in Onigiri now? I don't know. I just have to ask. Because I don't know where people are now that they left Onigiri. Let me go look up mouth straw. Oh, yeah, the strawberries crunch. That's true, Adita. This is literally a strawberry. I will consider it. Okay, let me color this first. Oh. Let me close that so I can have the headgear clear. Alright. Also, Frost, I haven't done 3K. I was gonna do it before, but I was busy, so I shall do it after the stream. I'm Indo, no pork. You know, now Lilot is exposed. She sent me a video, an audio recording of her trying to say a certain phrase that Neferati taught me, which is not a good phrase that I shouldn't be saying on stream, according to Tian and, you know, every other Indo person ever. They said, no, don't say it on stream. And then Lila at the time sent me an audio recording of how it is pronounced, and it got sent to Chaos Guild chat recently. And then I was like, oh no, she got exposed. So, she's now exposed, everybody. Everyone now knows she can curse. But also, even when she curses, it still sounds beautiful. Music to my ears. I think that's green. Yeah, it is green. Okay. So, next one. Green. And color different colors so I don't, different layers so I don't panic later changing colors. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Hello, Gabriel. Gabriel? Nani kore? Smurfy, it's me coloring. You guess what it is? What is this? What am I coloring? What does it look like? It doesn't look like anything right now. Technically. I will get there soon, okay? Yeah. Okay. This one kind of looks yellowy. But this color looks more like Okay, this one should be a little better. Smurfy! Murphy, are you really coming to? I say coming like I'm the one that's like in that country. Are you going to RMC? When? Because if you're going like the whole day, then it's fine. But if you're only going like afternoon or something, then you have to let me know so I actually see you in person, you know? Wakaru? Okay. Okay, this hat should be above capybara. So the line will not come out. There. I feel like there's some missing what do you call this? Like the dots. I think I copied it at the time and it was like based on what I saw on the character, and then there were only 4 dots. But I feel like visually I should add like a few more. I see it, yeah. Are you coloring my hair? Oh my god. I just got shot with an arrow, guys. So this is why I know Stars and Island last week. Yeah, I totally forgot because like I was chasing up on Chinese drama. Have you guys watched Pursuit of Jade? I went through that episode, all 40 episodes in like 3 days. 4 days. Well, actually, wait. Yeah, 4 days. And by the time I realize it, my Easter holiday is over. And I'm like, that's awkward. I missed up. Oops. Yeah, I think I should color more seeds. I'm just gonna pretend there's one there. There's one there. It looks a little more interesting than just having it at the top, you know? Okay, that means I have to draw this again. So let's color it. Oh, the color is a little off. There should be darker. Then. Let me write out exactly. Regina's like the sweetest. My goodness. This girl. This 19-year-old girl. Don't correct me. Regina. Got it. Don't correct me. Okay, this one, I think I should edit it now. I shouldn't have like a brown line there. Maybe I'll just color over it with... I'll just name this line so I know it's a line. And then we get a slightly darker one and just color over this. Dun 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 19 plus. Yeah, 19 plus. Because you're now 1 day older than 19. Hey. Okay, so this, I'm gonna make it a little darker. Then have this. Hi Nexo, how is you? Alright. Oh, by the way, you guys want to hear some chismis, some gossip? It's not really gossip, it's just interesting things I heard about me and back to me. But yeah, I'm good. I spent my Easter holiday just watching Chinese drama. But also, I did not get anything done. I was totally useless. So, a recent gossip that I heard. Some people apparently thought, and that green is so ugly, hell no. Wait, I'm gonna adjust. This one might be better. No, I guess slightly darker. Okay, I think that's better. Anyway, so recently, someone, I don't know who, that they thought that I got kicked out of Chaos by Kazel. And I was like, what? Who said that? I don't know who, but apparently somebody did. And I just thought it was very funny because I just never addressed me leaving, but it doesn't mean that I don't like Chaos. It just means I'm just not in Chaos. That's it. And then when I left Chaos, let me think, I think I had like 5 people PM me. And I was like, wow, why do people worry? Because I never feel like people care about where everyone else goes. So when I left, I was expecting no one to really care, except like, oh yeah, you're just going somewhere, just going to a random guild, whatever, right? It turns out some people do care. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And people care about me. Okay, anyway. I feel like this is where the shade goes. Anyway, so fast forward to these last 2 days. I've had people say, how is 7C? Do you like 7C? And someone even asked me, are you Thai? Why are you in 7C? And I was like, 7C actually isn't. I mean, it's mostly Thai, but there are other people too that are not Thai. You're wrong, idol. Everyone wants to know. Aww, you're so sweet. I'm not an idol. But no, I think it's just this looks. Let me adjust later. I'm just gonna put some shade first. But no, I am not in night. No one cares. That looks ridiculous. Okay, I think this multiply. Okay, this itself looks fine, but the shading needs to be darker. So maybe multiply. Oh no, that's weird. No. Okay, I'll do like that. Okay, that looks a little better. It is because you're lucky me. You just don't know how precious you are. Oh. This Regina shot a second arrow to my heart. What the heck? No, but yeah. I mean, it's nice that people care. I just figured once I left, they'll be like, people would be like, why'd you leave, right? Maybe some friends would ask, but I didn't expect people that never really talked to me before also message me. And I was like, oh, people do notice. Didn't know that. The weirdest ones were like some rumors popped up after, and I just didn't expect those rumors to happen because I'm like, I'm just me, you know. I've had people saying because I had drama with the girls in Chaos. I've had people say, is it because you and Tia not friends anymore? And then I have people saying, because Kazel kicked you out. I'm just like, I just left the guild. Like, there's no real reason. You know, I'm just exploring. Because, I mean, let's be real. The game has maybe 1 year left. At most 2. Why not explore some guilds, right? And make friends. You and Tian not friends anymore. See, no Tian today. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. No friends today. Only me. I think I need a little bit of red. A little bit more red. Yeah. Just a little bit of the shade. Just a little bit more here. Oop. I feel like there should be more. I don't like this. It's just nicer. A bit more smooth. Hey, okay. Let me get it blurred up. And then like dun 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 dun. Oh no, what is that? Oh, I see it on the Facebook, but in the chat box, I don't know if you can see on the side. It shows you sending like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like like 8. No, like 12 things. I'm like, what is this? Pro folks still detect it. Yes, lad, it's frost. Gosh. But I will say, if anyone's wondering if there's something wrong with cows, no, there isn't. They're really nice. Okay, they're really nice people. The girls are really nice. Do not join cows for the sake of meeting the girls. Okay, you have been warned. Us girls are not to be trifled with. Okay, you do not join a guild just because they're cute girls. Okay, guys, understand? Chaos has many cute girls, but doesn't mean you join for that reason. If you join for that reason, I'm sorry to say the girls are not interested in you. Even if you're joining not for that reason, the girls are also not interested in you, so good luck. It looks too dark. I may lighten it. Okay, maybe it's slightly better. Then I feel like this should actually be brighter. Because I darkened it before. So now I feel like we can just lighten it back up again. MMORPG equals many men online role-playing girls. Giving a kick by Kazuo for sure. See, no Kazuo today. Kazuo doesn't support my stream much. A, because he's working during this time apparently. And B, I'm not in his guild anymore, so why would he? I only know Kaz has one hot mama there, which also around here right now. Secret. Who is the hot mama? That's a secret. Only we know. I guess just make it, leave it be. Just leave it red. Leave it green, I mean. Okay, so green. And then this. Feels weird. Maybe because I don't plan on coloring the sides. So maybe, oops, not that. But more this. We don't color that one. But we color the middles. There. That little bit. Because obviously what work is always a false statement because he said Rome is life. Well, you're gonna ask him to see. Someone ask him and see what his answers is. Okay, there. I think that's good. I want to color the capybara. Capybara is the main thing of this job. I call him Cappy because Cappy is Cappy. And then he's brown, so This might be a very good color, actually. Ding 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 ding. What's with my pen? Feels weird to draw on. Maybe it's just there. Let me. Don't mind me. I'm trying to clean the screen. Okay, let me try again. Okay, it's better now. Weird. Not capin. Capin. Capybara wearing a catberry. True. Wait, I gotta do that so I can see the lines for capybara. Now you may ask me, why don't you just select the whole thing and then color it? You have a very good question and a very valid question, to which I say, I forgot. I can do that. Oh wait, this was minus. Yeah, make it back to normal. And make it glow too, so I can have the colors properly all covered. Okay, should be good now. Oh wait, I also have to select this. There we go. I just realized it doesn't quite fit the color that I have. I'm gonna make it more colorful. Not quite the color I have. Yes. But I think it's a little brighter. I think this is good. This is good. Dun, 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 dun. Do do do. Do do do. Then the snout. Why not just use paint bucket? I don't know too. It is how I roll, I guess. Okay, so you know what's really dark brown? Dark brown. Maybe this? Let me try. Whoa, wait a minute. Kinda. Okay. Does anyone know where capybaras originated and why they're suddenly so popular? Because funny enough, a lot of my students, they also own a capybara plushie, and I feel a little ridiculous for owning one because they are like 8 and I am not 8 and I own the same plushie as them. Oh, thank you, Regina. You already follow me actually. I don't really have an odd page. I just have this. I just put this on my page, like my regular page, and I just make it as events. Grown men still watching anime and buying anime merchandise. Owning a plushie is okay. Well, fair point. Because my mother said that I must follow my dream. For an arrow in the heart. Cruella, just a little tip. If you're trying to chase the girl, that is how you use your dad jokes. Okay, that's how. If ever you chase a girl, you gotta use them skills somewhere. Yeah. You said, huh? They're from South America. Really? I freaking thought. Capybaras are from Japan. Dream, yes. If you follow your dream, keep sleeping. I had a nightmare recently. So scary. It was so ridiculous too. I didn't understand how. So I had a dream where my front tooth and the side of my front tooth, so not the two front tooth, but like one of them and then the one on the other end, on the other side, they merged into one in the dream, and then the middle fell out. Like literally here. If this is a normal teeth is like this, right? Like this. Okay. Let's say this is the front tooth, this is the front tooth, and this is like the other one. These two merged into a giant one, and then it fell out like this. This part fell out. And I'm just like, and then I looked in the mirror and I hold this fallen pot, and then I screamed, and then I woke up. I'm like, what the heck is this? So I saw that in my dream, and I don't know. People say, based on the dream interpretation, they said it means that you're stressed, and I'm like, but I'm not. I'm not stressed. So how is that possible? Like the only stress I got is like maybe am I waking up on time? Am I going to work? Okay, am I like, you know, regular schmegular stuff, you know? And then this one I remember it's slightly, I think it's like this. I don't think it's a straight line. So I think it's like this. But yeah, that's my nightmare, y'all. Can't explain it. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is. I thought I fell off. I think there's a meaning when you. Yeah, it means you're stressed. I mean, I do have a specific stress recently, but it's not anything big. And I haven't. This is crazy, but I haven't had a dream in like 2 years. Like I never had an issue until 2 days ago. Is this the right one? I feel like, yeah, it's rounded. Oh my god, I ate too much. Okay, and then here, I think it's like this, like little shoes that they, you know. Are they that big though? Na 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 na. Then they're like chunky. They're very chunky. I would say they're probably here. Do 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 do. Okay. Gotta figure out how to make it look fluffy, cause I don't know. How do I make it look fluffy? I guess. Let me just test it out, right? I think, let me see if there's a certain brush that I can use. Dun 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 dun. Whoa, I can draw mountains? Huh. Okay. Is this gonna make it look fluffy? Let me try. It looks dirty, not fluffy. It looks crazy. To make it look less plastic, don't make the shade flat. Shade? Like make the yeah, I haven't done shading yet. I was just thinking if oops, I didn't mean to press that button. Hello? Disappear? Yes. I was just thinking I should pick the color first and then I'll figure out the shade. Use that brush for shading and lighting. Okay. See, I would use my capybara for a reference, except my capybara doesn't look like this. So I'm just gonna go by YOLO. Okay? I think there's some here. Oh, I like this pen, although there's two different layer colors. No, I don't like that. How about this one? No, this doesn't work out. Okay, never mind. I'll just use this. Use bigger brush. Okay, let me try, but also let's do this. So it's a little easier. Use the previous one, make it bigger. What? Use Gorilla. I use for shading is the wait, what? This, right? That was this one, or you mean this one? Or another one? Huh? Which one is that? Which one did you use to Which one did you say? What do you mean? Don't slap me. I don't know. Why do I have free notification? Oh, thank you. If you follow me. Thank you, Brian, for following. Okay, the rest don't really fit. This was the only one I used earlier. What it's called? The one that looks cloudy. Use that. Cloudy. I mean, I had one, which I have it here. This one, right? But this one's huge. And I don't think that one works. Because it's really big. Maybe I'll do it like this. Hehe. Then there should be but then also I need to color that one. Oops, wait. I guess I just multiply. Oh my god. I'll just do that for now. Wait, is it right? No, too much. Ding 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 ding. Use that to shade the part where it needs shading, then use the same brush to erase the excess. So I'll just shade like this first. Just kidding. Just kidding. I kid. Also, this kind of looks weird still. It looks weird a little bit. Why are you hitting, Gorilla? Am I doing it wrong? He wanted you to make it bigger. Large? It's already big. Like even bigger? Oh my god, that's way too big. Saw a big picture just now. Did you drop something there? Oh my god, Regina, are you shooting your fourth arrow? The butt. One stroke? Even bigger? Your crown. Oh, there one shot. Okay, so one. That was around the right side. Ding 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 ding. I think I got most stuff. Let me hear this a little bit. Wow. This bladed is only nice when it's my stream. When it's his stream, he likes to roast me. This guy. No, you always just roast me on your stream. Have the whole capybara and then erase. I mean, it looks okay now, right? Kind of. Oh, I'm scratching. Then use the same brush to erase the excess shading. See, I feel like this part is excess no matter how I look at it. And I feel that in my soul. But my soul might be wrong. And then, wait a minute. I feel like this should be some as well. Ding, 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 ding. Let me add it back. Ding, 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 ding. There, because his butt is very big. Oh, stop. Oh, sorry. I didn't see. Can I do this or can I watch a lot? Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Just one stroke. Okay, let me try one more. So like this. Then one stroke. Like this. I feel like if Corella got on the stream, he would just be like, no, 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 not like that. No, 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 there. No, 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 that. No, 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 like that. And then he would just be like, I'm just gonna go back off stage. See, the texture of that brush is still visible. Ah, because it's one stroke. Is that what you mean? Okay. I never used this brush before, so I don't know. I mean, I do, but I use it like a cloud. Oh, wait. That doesn't work. I use it like this. But obviously, clouds are not brown, so. Yeah, now that you say it, it does look fluffy. I don't like the. I don't like the. Here. I don't know how to explain it. This looks off. Let me try again. Looks weird. Maybe it's just too dark. Because technically it should have many different levels of shade. I do like this first. I think this shade is not bad actually. This color, this level. And then add a bit more of a little bit darker. And then we can add more. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, Carla, I can totally see that. Which is why I don't think you want to be on stage. Okay, and then now I can brush it out. Oh, this is the rubber. Ding 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 ding. It should be the lower part. Dun 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 dun. No, France. You're just gonna make Corella more stressed. I'm waiting for some people to appear so I can join their call. After that, he's gone, guys. I don't know. I like this though. Can I just add randomly in the middle? I don't know, not like that. No. Maybe like this. It's not obvious though. Whoa, cute Cappy, thank you. Thank you. Inspired by, I wonder if I still have the pic. Inspired by this. You know, I always flip it over just to see the butt. It's a very flat butt. I'll spoil you now. The plushie, flat butt. Oh, that one? Oh yeah, true. Why did I remove that? Oh, even this one. Shouldn't be that obvious. There. This one now looks a little weird. Like, too sudden of a dark. Yeah. Looks a little more natural. Let me drink. Wait. I just remembered something that I totally did not tell you guys. I have time zone difference again. I am now only 2 hours ahead Philippines and 3 hours ahead of Indo and Thai. So, don't let that breathe on Irish percussion. What are you? Shut up. I think this capybara is good. Although, something is missing. Oops. Don't know what. Can I make his butt shiny? I'm just gonna try first. Probably not gonna happen, but can we make his butt shiny? No, that's way too big. Stop it, girl. I mean, Frost. Damn it. I'm just gonna pretend. Can I make it? No, I don't want to. It looks nice like this. Never mind. Okay, let's now. Hello. And okay. And let's now draw the basket. Tiny aspect. You know, my plan for the background is like this. My plan for the background is like this. Oops, layer is locked there. Like this. Like that. Yeah. That's my plan. Obviously, this is not the proper way to draw it yet, but that is my plan. And then make him like all sparkly, like let's pretend, right? I'm gonna make him like oh god, this is not the pen for it. Make it like this. Oh my god, the hat. And make it like this. Bling. Oh, this is completely off. A bling. Then like a bling. Then a little wink, cause it can't be better, you know, and then like bling bling bling. Support run later. Support? Oh, you guys are gonna do a run later? I've been thinking if I should do CT runs again. But I don't really want to stress myself out playing Ronin. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think anyone knows what I mean. Because they are good, you know? They're good DPS, unlike me. I'm just like, please. Okay, and now this. I forgot the color. I think it's red. Oh no, it's not. It's like pink. Okay. This is the one headgear I don't have, so I have to draw it based on the preview. I think it's this color. Olive bling will make him so posh. You know what else can make him posh? Wait. This is so big for him though. Wait. This is gonna be so big on him. I'm not even kidding. Does it look like this? Obviously under the hat, so it will look like this. Now it looks like a pirate. It doesn't look as cool. And then I'll have him doing this. And then this. And then the blonde, the golden color. Golden. And be like, hell yeah. And then also we have to draw. Wait, what do I have today's quota thing? Oh, someone be throwing the stuff on me. Okay. And then we gotta say you gotta wear a gold chain. And it be C, the cappy. A little too much, I think, but it looks cute. So that'll be a temporary. Actually, that looked kind of good. It surprisingly looks pretty good. I might keep this. I'll hide it for now, but I might keep that. Okay. Oh no! I'm not meant to color on this. Whoops. Let me color that out. I meant to color under it. Pink. And then together we color that. Yeah, exactly that for us. Kind of worked out though, surprisingly. Because I was expecting it not to look like that at all, to make it look ridiculous. But it somehow worked out. I think Corella's in the call now, by the way. Anyway, who has new gossip recently? Because I've ran out of gossip already. My life has been too peaceful. Okay, so it's like reddish in the middle. Da, 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 da. But you said you spent weekend watching drama. Share some of that. Well, I was watching the drama called Pursuit of Jade, and basically it starts off with a girl who is, first of all, you're a little confused because she's freaking gorgeous, but the first thing she does is she drags a pig, like a full grown pig, and then she says her catchphrase, if you die a good pig, you die as a good person, or something like that, right? And then she was saying that one line, and then she just and then she knocks out the pig, and then she cooks it, and then she chops it up, and then it shows the scene where it's the Chinese New Year, or people, well, it's not Chinese, it's more like Christmas. It's like the cold day, and so they're celebrating the cold day by everyone buying pork from her, and she's selling it, and then she makes some money from selling it, right? And then she goes out of her village, goes back home, but halfway through you would hear those whispering aunties, those chismosa aunties, and they go, this family is so unlucky, like the parents are gone and now it's just her and her sister trying to live life, feel so bad for her, blah blah blah. And then you don't see her feeling sad, she just keeps going, right? And then halfway through going home, there's like a snow covered bridge area, and she sees a guy lying on like in the snowfield. And she says, I'm not gonna bring trouble to myself. I'm just gonna keep walking and pretend and keep walking. And she said, keep walking, pretend you don't see, keep walking. And then in the end, she just goes, ay, and then she goes back and saves the guy. And then she's like, oh my god. And then she like gets the snow out of his face, stares at his face a little, gets a little hypnotized because it'd be looking good. Okay. And then she drags him back into her home and just heals him back up. And then her neighbors, who are like aunties and uncles to her because she doesn't have parents, right? She grew up without her parents. And then they were like, hey, we're like pretty damn poor. The fact that you're trying to save this person and you're giving, that means that's another mouth to feed. I don't think you can afford that, right? Fair point to the aunt. But she's like, never mind, I saved him already. I might as well do my best, right? So in the end, she was like, well, how am I going to take care of him? I am from a very poor family. So she ends up selling her mom's heritage thing, like her mom gave it to her as a last gift, her one and only gift from her mom. And that gift is a hairpin. And she sold it to like a person to get money, and she got $2 out of it, 2 gold out of it. And with that, actually, is this pink or is this white? Oh, it's white, and then here's pink. Okay. Anyway, so she sold it, and then she bought some like fruit, I guess, or like something for the guy. The guy finally woke up, and she's like, oh hey, here's some soup. It's like basic ones. It's like potato soup kind of thing. I don't remember if it's potato, but it's like basic soup. And then he spits it out. He takes a drink and he spits it out. And he's like, I've never had such bland soup before. And then she goes, well, I will take it then, because these are precious. We only get to drink it like once a year, because that's how poor they are. And then, hi Tian. But yeah, so then, this is when I looked at it and I was like, that guy has to be from like a rich family or something. And then he's like got lost or something. Maybe like there is like a whole troop army bandit or whatever after him. And now he's abandoned and some poor girl took care of him. Right. Then he starts to get better, and he's, over time he learns more about the girl. So apparently the girl is so unfortunate. Every time she goes out to make money, there's like this old lady that keeps spreading rumors about how she got a divorce. I mean, not a divorce. She got like her proposal got cancelled because she's such a jinx. Like she killed her parents, and that's why she's a jinx, and that's why her parents are dead. So the guy also called off the wedding. But the thing is, she does not just stand back. She does not just say, like, I'll let it be. She actually yells at him and said, who's the one that supported your studies by giving your family money for the past 10 years? Huh? And then everyone's like, oh, so that's what it is. So she exposes that she has been giving money to his family this whole time, and they just call the wedding off when they finally became like a somewhat well-known figure, and just cut her off. And then, that's okay, Tian. Fine. I'm just talking stories. But yeah, so that's what happened with him. And then the guy that she saved overheard all of this, and the uncle the uncle of the girl also came by and said, you're such a jinx. By the way, this house is actually going to be mine because your parents are not here anymore, so I can claim ownership of this house. And they're like, hey, but I've lived here all my life. How am I going to keep the house? And they said the only way you can keep the house is if you have a husband who can claim ownership to the house. And she's like, God, where am I going to find a husband? And then, hi, Winnie. And then the neighbor goes, didn't you save a guy? Can't you ask him to pretend to be your husband? And she's like, the hell? I can't ask him. And then he overheard it. And he just says, I can be your husband. And she just goes, the fuck? Okay. And so they had a wedding and now they are married. But specifically, yes, why did the guy got game? Let me tell you why. Because please take a look at how he looks like, okay? Tell me, would you take him as husband if he just says, yeah, I can be your husband? Would you? Tell me, ladies, would you have him? Would you accept him if he goes, yeah, I can be your husband? Would you? No! My goodness. The muse. Bless. The muse. Maybe I need to give you a smiling face. How about that? Don't tell me this is your type, the muse. No. Man, he doesn't smile, does he? He does smile, but not in pictures, apparently. But anyway, point is, you watched that show? Yes, I finished watching it. Silver. No, the muse, please. No, honey, no. Let me explain. Okay, let me continue on. So, this guy, this guy, okay, he's called Yan Zheng. Okay, this guy, this guy, he goes, I can be your husband. So they marry, and then eventually she goes, okay, so are you gonna, like, when you recover, you can leave me, because he's just there because he's recovering, is what she thinks. Then when it's finally time for him to leave, they actually develop a sort of feeling to each other. But they're stupid, okay? Both of them cannot communicate with each other and just think, yeah, just go. I don't want you anyway. We're not really married anyway. So now they separate, and then after they separate, the guy's like, man, I miss her, and the girl goes, man, I miss him. And so she chases after him, like through 2 countries, okay? On horse, on foot. Dedication, I tell you. And then they finally meet, and he's in the army, quote unquote army, but he doesn't tell her who he is. So it turns out he is like the leader of that group. Yeah, the muse, yeah. And then let me explain the whole part first before I bring in that silver hair guy, okay? So eventually she runs out to distract the enemy so that she makes her husband drunk and fall asleep with sleeping potion just so she can replace him in the war. And she fought because he kept saying, I'm just a random foot soldier, like a little tiny one, not that important. So she's like, okay, I'll replace him just so he doesn't keep hurting himself, because he has like cuts all over his back, and she feels bad for him. And then she's like, oh, I gotta take care of him. And then turns out the guy was actually the Marcus. He's like the leader of the whole troop. And she was like, man, I hate you because you are a freaking liar. I do not want to be with you anymore because you lied to me. Who the hell did I even marry? Yada, yada, yada. And then everyone else is like, you freaking idiot, okay? Just calm down. But eventually, this and that happened, and he goes, I can't let you go. And she goes, I still like you too. And then all of that jazz, and they are back together. Okay? And then here comes the other side story. Wait, I know. Close this. Who, you may ask, is this silver hair guy? This guy randomly, wait, let me go back a little bit. So this girl, the main girl character, right? the main girl character and the main guy character. The main girl character goes to a store, a restaurant, and she goes, hey, I'm gonna sell my my expertise. I'm good at chopping pork and selling fresh pork. And the lady of the restaurant goes, hey, you are freaking awesome. Let me have you sign a contract with me so you can just sell in peace. You have a stall, you have everything. And she's like, great, you're a great person. Let's be friends. And they're like, yeah, let's be friends. So she is just hanging out in her restaurant when the silver hair guy comes in. And he goes, so that's where you've been. And that's when the episode ends, right? That's one of the episodes. The title of the drama is called Pursuit of Jade. So, and this guy, who is this guy? We don't know. For like 3 episodes, it was very weird, right? Like we're like, oh, he seems to know the owner of the restaurant, but she seems to be running away from him constantly. Then, wait, can I spoil this? Okay, I'm gonna spoil it. You guys don't have a choice. So, the spoiler is, turns out, back in the day, she was escaping from her country. Doesn't really give much background. It's just she's escaping. And then she somehow came by with this guy in the water. He's like drowning in the water. And then she was like, yeah, let me just save this guy because, I want to be a good person. So she saves him. And she's like, hey man, don't die on me. Saves him. And is nice to him. Treats him like a normal person. And ever since then, he wants her to be his wife. Now, if it's just that, it sounds normal, right? No, this is another one. This is the main girl character's friend. So she's also like really pretty and she's like really cool. But she saves this silver hair guy, and this silver hair guy has been trying to find her ever since. Now, if it ends there, it sounds wonderful, right? It sounds beautiful, like a love story. The only thing is, one day, the restaurant got bought. Well, not bought, but like, yeah, bought out for 10 days. And the guy just goes, I want you to serve just me. And she goes, what the fuck? She is absolutely terrified of him. And then she decided to run away. But then she got caught by the guy. She woke up. I don't remember the exact details, but she woke up. She got caught the first time. And he was like, I just want us to be a happy family. You, your son, and me. And she's like, cute. Then she found a way to escape. Okay, that's the first time. Second time, he got very mad. He killed everyone. Second time, she got sick. And he said, make sure you save her. If you cannot save her, I'm going to kill every single one of you. So after that, she woke up. She saw everyone lying, like about to die. And then she's like, I told you can't kill people. If you kill anyone for me, I'm going to die. Like, and then he's like, okay, I won't kill people, but I need you to get better. And so he finally rescues the guy. He finally rescues her, heals her up, and she pretends to be all happy with him. But turns out, she still plans to run away. She still runs away. And he gets so angry. And he ends up killing everybody that doesn't find, like, that's like not good enough in his opinion. And she'll be like, why are you so obsessed with me? And in the end, the real truth is because he's obsessed with her. So here, the muse, I'll say one word, it'll explain very clearly. He's a yandere. Okay, he kills anybody that gets close to her and anybody that she is kind to, including her own son, including his son, actually, he will kill if he gets jealous of his son because she looks at him like with love, and to him it's fear or hate. So she freaking hates the son, and then scares the son to death because he makes the son stare at like a maid getting beaten to death, and he went crazy for like a while. Like, and I feel so bad for the boy, like that poor boy, goddamn, you know? Like, he's like, oh, I've done that as a kid, why can't he? And then the maiden is like, the head maid was like, well, cause he's not you, sir. So of course he would be afraid. Okay, wait, this color is not gonna work out. You know what? I'll just do 100. I'll fix it some other time. I just color it like this for now. Oh, I should use lighter. I silver hottie. Yeah. Yeah. So in the end, the only way, he didn't even die in the end. He didn't die properly. So he got really mad. So by the third time he captured her back, because she escaped like 2 times. The third time he got really mad that she kept trying to run away, and then he said, why? I said I will let you be empress when I am emperor. I give you all the gold, I give you all the clothes, I give you everything. Why do you not love me back? And then she said, because your love is not love, it's obsession. Okay, and then he was like, this is the only way I can think of to make you not escape me. And then he puts a chain around his wrist and her wrist and handcuffs them together, and then throws the key into the pond. And then she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Okay, so that happened. Yes, that happened. And then yeah. Then let me tell you, completely spoil you the ending. Basically, in the end, she and him are hanging off a building and about to die, about to fall to death. And the main girl character is hanging on to her friend's hand, because she finally found her bestie, because, you know, she was hidden from the world by this yandere guy. And she goes, he's not gonna let go, so I'm just gonna die as well, so just let me go. Let me just fall down the building and die. And then he says, I will learn to let go this one time. And then he finally lets go, and he breaks his wrists or fingers just so he can slip through the handcuff, and then she can be saved and he can fall to his death. Except he doesn't fully die. He has to die in the jail. But that's a different story. You can go figure out how he dies in the end. Another hottie. Okay, there is a certain hottie I think is super cute. I'm gonna have to type up his name. I think he's cutie, but unfortunately he looks quite feminine. So I'm not too sure you guys would like. I'm not sure if you like this kind. This is him. I think he looks okay. No, this is not working. Okay, maybe this. Oh, it's kind of blurry. Whoops. A mermaid. I can't seem to. Hello? There. Maybe this. Kind of. So anyway, this guy, he's called Gongsun. Now, who is he? And why is he like this? There, maybe this would be better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, who is he? He looks like he got enough. or he just looks very feminine. Yeah, but he looks like a bestie of Big. He is a bestie. So he is the bestie of the male lead. And this guy, he's insane. Insanely nice. Okay. So he looks onto the guy. He looks onto the guy main lead and goes, bro, you're gonna have to tell her sooner or later that you are like basically almost king level, and like even the king fears you. You're gonna have to tell her eventually. And he goes, no, I'll tell her some other time. And she's like, well, he's like, well, good luck to you, it's gonna be exposed soon. And then he just doesn't figure it out till the end. And then Gongsun just like, which is so. Anyway, so the guy goes, he's a very educated guy. Was a reason, yes, and he's also a very educated guy. And he goes, I'm gonna like he does go to war, but he's more a strategist guy. But there was a time where he had to dress up in armor and also fight along the front lines, right? He comes back and he's like, oh my god, my back hurts. Like, relate, okay? Anyway, so he fights, and when he's not fighting, he loves playing Go, which is a Chinese chess, right? And then he plays Go with a random person. Like let's say this is the chessboard, right? He will do one step and then he goes, and then the other person on the other side is not there. It's just he's waiting for the next person. It might be the next day that person comes by and puts one step, and then he'll come by another day and put one step, right? So he doesn't know who the opponent is. And one day he realized it was the king's sister, the princess, the crown prince. Well, they call it crown princess. And he's like, oh, well, she's out of my league. So he was like, nope, I do not deserve such an amazing woman. And guess what? The princess was like YOLO and became a crossdresser and pretended to be his student just so she can play more Go with him. But then he, out of guilt or whatever, writes to the dowager, the king's mom, and was like, hey, just so you know, your daughter's like in our study academy, and you might want to have her come back, because it's not really proper for a princess to be running around like that. And so she goes, she got called back to go to the castle. And before she leaves, she's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to confess to him. And she confesses to him, and he just goes, sorry, I'm not interested. And she freaking bawls. She cries, and then she goes back to the castle. But then it turns out he also likes her. It's just he's like, I don't deserve this. And also my family legacy, this old family rule that we cannot be anywhere near the emperor's family because like jinx or whatever. So for like 10-15 episodes, they do not have any interaction, but every time they do see each other, the girl freaking hates him. The girl's like, I freaking hate you, go away, no feelings, blah blah blah. And then he goes, wait, and then in the front lines, in the camps, there's no ranking. So he's like, there's no ranking, so I can treat you how I want to treat you. And so I will give you I will fix up the shoe for you because I want to show you my love, right? And then she goes, I don't care about your love. And then she like chucks the shoe. But after he leaves, she's like keeping the shoe and whatnot. Like she's kind of just like, right? And then when they're about to leave the camp and all that, she goes, no, he finally runs after her because she's leaving. He finally runs after her and goes, hey, I actually really like you, and the reason why I can't like say that I like you is because of my family rule, blah 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 blah. And then he goes, but when the war's over and like things are calm down and like normal again, I wish to ask your hand in marriage. Is that possible? And then she goes, nope. And then she turns around. And she walks off, right? But only walks off halfway. And then he starts to cry. He gets all weepy. And then she also gets weepy. And she turns back around and said, "You freaking slow poke." And then he smiles and she smiles and the scene ends. And then what happened? Yada yada yada. And then at the very end, you know what happened? Actually, they didn't show that scene, but we can assume, we can infer that they are the most normal freaking couple that actually do not have miscommunication because they finally tell each other clearly. And mainly, it's because the girl can express herself clearly. So the lesson learned, girls, ladies, if you like a guy, just freaking say it. Instead of playing games. I also say that to myself because I play games, but hey, okay, just say it. But yes, she is such a headstrong girl, and I really like that character. And yeah, she's also like well versed in Chinese medicine, so she's like helping the guy and just best relationship. Yes, I support these two so much. And then yeah, those are the main three couples, really. Oh, I don't know if this is your type. Actually, I don't know his name, so I don't know how to. I'm just gonna see if I can find them. Pig Slaughter Squad. Okay, so they had a very fun story. So these five, they used to be. Oh God, I can't freaking find a picture without it being blurry. Okay, just take my word for it, okay? There used to be these five guys. Okay, kind of works. It's not really a full picture. Okay, this is the main girl lead, and these are the sidekicks. Okay, now these four sidekicks, they used to be ruffians. They used to be like really crappy because they would basically trash any people that like don't pay protection fee. And they didn't realize when Chang Yu, the main girl, she opened up the store. Actually, this is before that. They were being mean to her. And then she freaking like, oh, they were trying to get her to leave her house because her uncle paid these four to basically destroy her house and to find the deed so that the uncle can steal her home. This is way back in like the first few episodes. Then she finally used her kung fu skills and beat the crap out of these four. And these four are like, oh crap, my bad. Then after that, she opens a store, but they didn't realize that that store was actually hers. So they were throwing trash at it and blah, 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 until they realized who the owner was, which was the girl. Yes, the local gangsters. Then they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Please don't kill me. I will follow you. I will be like your disciple or whatever. So eventually they become friends. Then they went to the war together. They were drafted. They decided to stick together, and they called themselves the Pig Slaughter Squad. Very cute. They're very side character-y, but they're very cute, so I also support them. Yeah, so that is the story of Pursuit of Jade. There's a lot more complicated thing going on behind, but those are the things I remember very well. If you ask me like the full plot of like the kingdom and like the emperors and the factions and all that, nope, don't remember a thing. Too hard. Wait, is this meant to be? Oh, that's the strawberry. Okay. I think so. Wait, let me check. Yes, that's the green part. So this is the red part. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I recommend it. But the only thing is, there's a lot of characters, so you might get confused the first 10 episodes. Because for me, I couldn't figure out who's who. For like the first 10 episodes. Like the main characters, yes, but like the side ones, the ones in the faction, like There's one that's like going behind the main guy character. There's one that's apparently his uncle. That one I could recognize because of the mustache. But then the other one, people, they kind of look the same. You can figure out. But other than that, good drama. I recommend it. I like it. Is that also right? I think it is. I don't remember what this is. But yeah, you can binge that one. Now, I don't know if I usually don't watch Chinese drama, which is why I'm surprised that I like this one. Mainly because usually if I do watch Chinese drama, it has to be those on YouTube, like the 1 hour long mini drama. Not like these 40 episodes, like 40-hour episodes, right? I mean, in total, 40 hours. So I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting to like it, but I did. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Oops, that was wrong. Wrong coloring of me. Let me save it first so I don't lose my progress. Yeah, so that's the story of Pursuit of Jade. Now, would you want to watch it? If you have time, yes. But if you don't have time, I would probably say pick a drama that's a little less episodes. Oh, also, I don't know how, this is kind of old, but I don't know how many people watch the Korean one. I did not watch the Korean drama, but I did read the manhwa. And the manhwa is, oh my god, it's called Marry My Husband. I highly recommend it. The manhwa, very good. Apparently the K-drama ending is not the same, and it wasn't as good. And people said they liked the manhwa ending more. Yes, I love it. So good. I like it. I love the revenge. And I love that one phrase. She goes, "You're just picking up my rubbish." Because she's the one dumping him. Like, he didn't get taken away by her. She chose to dump him. Just like the trash he is. And I feel like we can all relate to that sentence when we had toxic relationships. Whether it be a toxic ex, whether it be a toxic friend, whether it's a toxic family, I feel we can all somehow relate to it. Is this right? Why does the leaf look so weird? I think it's the way I color it. Yeah, that's awkward. Oh, by the way, don't forget, guys, Lucky Star. I don't think we will win, but hey, don't forget to sign in. Oh, also this Saturday will be week 5 for C, so I think you can also sign up for codes. I don't know yet, or maybe in a few days. But yeah, make sure you sign in up and get some free codes. Okay. I feel like this is also tomato. Tomato. Also strawberry. Oh my god. I'm tapping on this so I can color this red. Why is it so small? There. How long have I been streaming? Drama named Kami. I watched Marry My Husband. Yeah, that's the one. I recommend the manhwa. I don't know about the drama, but it should be good too. So, it's good. Apparently there's a Japanese version. I haven't seen it yet, but people said they like the Japanese version more. So, oh, look at Clark. So, I do have an hour, what do you call it? Daylight savings. So it's now 11:30 instead of 12:30. I haven't haven't finished coloring. This I'm kind of annoyed. Why am I so slow? Oh, it's probably because I'm talking about drama. My Chinese drama. Yeah. I spent my Easter break just wasting away watching drama. Worth it though. I really like the drama. But I also wish I had more time because now I finished the drama and I feel kind of empty because I feel like I've missed out on the last few days. What is this one? I think it's also the towel. I mean, not towel, the, what do you call it? The paper. Oh, I'm gonna color it this color. Okay, looks cute. Shading wise, it's gonna look a little weird, but I like how I named it trash. Why did I name it trash? Okay. Let's have it brown. Then multiply. Let's make the opacity a little lower. And then, oh crap, I moved my mouse by accident. And then, okay, trash. I think that's why, yeah. And then just wrote trash. And then, I'm gonna color this in. Let me think. Would it be lower like that, or kind of? Maybe somewhere here as well, a little bit, and then here. I think just like every time, like the lower part. But then here's near the top, so I should have more. And then like this. Probably by this point you'll have a lot more. This. And then now you're starting to get more on the side as well as the other side. Does it make sense? I don't think for this one it doesn't quite make sense. Maybe like, yeah? Ooh. It still looks weird. Maybe like this. And then this little circular here. Oop. And then this one should also be a little bit of shadow. And then probably here as well. Oh god, wait, I didn't mean the color there. Okay, and then this one I think I should just color like almost everything. Like that. And then probably here. And then this one's like the top, right? So this one's the bottom, it should all be colored. And then probably here just a little bit as well. Yeah. Oh, I remember now. I gotta have more green because here is the leaf. There we go. This looks nice. I wasn't expecting that. But I have to find the color again, so let me do that again. And then add this. Because it's a basket. Like this. And then maybe like this. I don't remember how good it looks like a brick though. Maybe I'll draw two. Just to like have them woven like this. Like this. Should be good. Kind of. Maybe. Okay. Then feel like the strawberries can add a bit of shade, but the pouring also needs shading, but I will do that off stream because I'm gonna have to sleep soon because I have work tomorrow in the morning. So thank you for watching. This is my unfinished piece that hopefully I can post by the weekend so you guys can join for the event. And yes, thank you, Winnie. You're cute too. You're the cuter one. You're cuter than the capybara. But yeah, I will probably not sleep yet because I got some stuff to finish on ROM, but after that I will sleep. So, I also need to get it. Okay, anyway, we'll figure it out. But for now, that's it for today. And tomorrow, I will probably do some rune code stream. I don't know. Oh no, not rune code. Time wish stream. Anyway, I'll let you guys know tomorrow. So, see you guys. Good night. And see you tomorrow.